Alright, so welcome back, guys. Today let's talk about male infertility. It has always been the argument that women are always the cause of infertility, that a couple cannot reproduce, but a man can be a cause. So let's discuss how. So there are so many factors, so many causes in men, infertility causes, but we want to be specific about hormonal causes in men. So we jot down about 4 cardinal hormones. The first one here is the testosterone. This hormone is responsible for sexual drive, your libido level. So if this hormone is not adequate, sexual drive will be very low, and then you will not have a desire to have an intercourse with your wife. Reproduction will be a problem. So this hormone is produced within the testes. The next one is the luteinizing hormone. This one is produced within the pituitary gland here in the brain, and the function of this is to stimulate a cell in the testes so that testosterone can be produced, and that cell that is stimulated is called the Leydig cell. So once it is adequate, it helps in the production of this testosterone for sexual drive and good libido level. So the next one is the follicle stimulating hormone. It's also produced within the pituitary gland in the brain. The function of this is to produce sperm cells, the production of sperm cells. So what happens is that it stimulates a cell in the testes to produce sperm. So that cell is called the Sertolic cell. Once the cell is stimulated, it helps in the production of sperm cells. Because when the sperm volume is low, like you check here, the sperm volume should be not less than 1.5 or not more than 7.6. Anything more than this, outside of the range, is abnormal, and it has influence on fertility in male. So a man whose volume is very low, because it takes the sperm cells to travel for some time to meet an egg. So during the sperm traveling, upon one ejaculation, about 39 million of sperm cells are released normally. But what if it's very low? Some of the cells die on the way. So what if all of the cells die on the way because they are not enough? Pregnancy will not happen because the man's sperm volume is low. So this guy is responsible for the production of sperm cells and the volume. The next guy is gonadotropin. Gonadotropin is produced within the hypothalamus and is responsible for the production of LH and FSH. So producing the brain. Now, once these two are produced, they will function in sex drive and sperm production. So that means automatically the guy is the one who coordinates sex drive and sperm production. So if this guy is not active, there will be problems. So all of them, they are very important to function. So there's a reason why most times you realize that men don't pay attention to this thing, and they see like, say that the one supposed to carry the baby, she now won't get pregnant. She now won't get pregnant, so that how it costs. But that's not the case. You too, as a man, go and check your body hormones. Apart from these things, there are other infectious causes that can give rise to infertility in male. Number one, we got it, the HPV. I saw that vaccines came for HPV vaccine came, but I'm only giving it to female. But there's a way HPV affect male fertility. So one of the things it does is that, let's say for instance, you have a sperm cells. This is the head of the sperm cell. This is the tail. So what happens is that HPV virus, what it does is it sees motility of the sperm cells. So you see that the viral arrests the sperm cell, that it cannot travel anymore. And this will prevent it from meeting an egg. So HPV can affect men. So one thing you see growing on a primary part of men is the wax. You see wax growing there is a sign of HPV infection. So this thing can cause infertility in men. It's bad. Other thing could be the syphilis, the chlamydia. They are all infections. So men can be infertile from other hormonal cause or infection cause. Then lifestyle changes could be smoking and alcoholism. Excessive alcohol intake can weaken your sperm count, can weaken sex drive. So it has influence on your body hormones, on your sex hormones as well. So with all these things, as a man, you will still stay and say the lady is the cause for your childlessness, and which is not true. So we ask that men, please do your own fertility checkup. If you want to do that, just inbox me. I will help you and give you direction as to where you can get connected and find a solution. So people have connected with so many health workers. Some of them pass through, or will link them with other people. So please comment, share our videos, comment in the section that yes, you need help, or privately inbox me through my WhatsApp, and we can also help you in the process. Thank you so much.